Hello, it's George with Watchman German Shepherd. We're here this morning with Queeny and Kros. Queenie's in heat. She's about 9 days now. So she's getting ready, real close. Kros is interested. She's flirting, but she won't stand yet. So a couple more days. I know Queenie's routine there. A couple more days she'll be in standing heat, where she'll allow Kros to mount her, and Kros's experience, he knows it's not time, so he gives a whip and he's on his way because it's not time. And of course, we breed the beautiful West German show line German Shepherd, and some of the coats are deeper brown or red, as you see that Kros has, and then some lighter. And Queenie's red is not as deep, but she's definitely black and red. And then she has some of that white feathering up on her back. But always, all of the West German show line, as a standard, they always have the black muzzle, top and bottom. And so, that's a little bit about the dogs that I breed, as we're anticipating a mating here with Kros and Queeny. So today, a little rainy day here. Today is October 23rd. We're in southeast Pennsylvania, and my neighbor mowing his lawn here. But yeah, a little overcast, kind of. It's not really raining now. A mild, there's a slight little moisture in the air. But it seems like it rained overnight for sure. Gimme! Yeah, so now what I'll do, right, I'll tell you a little bit about what I do here at this stage. When I have the male and the female, I don't have to go and get the female's progesterone checked and all that. I know Queeny, I know she's a ready breeder there. And so, Queeny, Kroxy, gimme! What I'll do is I'll put them together like now in the morning, and I'll separate them for the rest of the day, and I'll let them with each other tonight and see what goes on there later after their dinner, see if there's anything going on. And I'll do that for a few days, and then once they do mate, I'll separate them a couple of days, and then I'll have them mate again. So normally that's my personal routine there that I do when I have a known breeder, as I do with Queeny. And so otherwise it can be a little less predictable. If I have a female as Prada, she doesn't ovulate until a little later on, 21 days. They can ovulate as early as 5 or 6 days and all the way to, they say 21. I would say with Prada I had 22, but there's still, the best time to mate them is 2 days after they ovulate, so you still have that time there. It's a big window really. And then the male, his contribution, that's good for 5 to 7 days. So you have a window, but you might be surprised. Getting them bred and pregnant can be a little more than 1, 2, 3, so to speak. But a lot of times it is, but sometimes it's not. And that's all the big to do with getting a mating done. Yeah, it's natural and nothing more natural, you might say, but sometimes there are some complexities. And I think it's some good footage we're getting of the two dogs themselves, right? Really nice. So Queeny I hadn't bred since last year. She had a break, and she's really well back in shape. She's a real strong dog, very strong dog, good girl. She's really produced some great puppies. She's a higher drive dog, definitely. And that's not hyper, that's high drive. You have to know how to cap that. And basically, like Caesar Milan says, that's the first thing you got to get them with their exercise and get that energy out. I totally agree with that, because if you try to train them and they're all pent up with energy, that becomes an issue. So it's difficult to cap the drive, as we say, when you have a dog that really needs to just run a little. And then, of course, the affection and all that, the praise, that all is all along the way, of course, in every little aspect. But on the big thing there, that's comes after the first two things, the exercise and the training. And so, Caesar Milan said that. I do totally agree with that. I'm sure you're familiar with the channel. If you're not, I recommend it to you. But so he's a trainer. I'm a breeder. I'm just mentioning, as far as what you're starting with Queeny, what she brings to the table, so to speak, is she's a higher drive, and you'll see she's always doing something. She likes to keep herself busy. And then Kros is a medium high drive, and I like that because he can do it when he's got to do it. I'm talking about work, and he's highly trained. I bought him from a breeder in the Czech Republic, a woman, Veronica, the Best of the Gods kennel. She does great work. She's very patient. She breeds great dogs, and she herself trains. And I don't know where people get the time for all these things, but she does it. And I was fortunate to run into her and get Kros from her. He turned 4 in July, so he's a little over 4, but he's got some years in him for sure. And so his drive, I would say, is a medium to high drive, right? And he's really a special dog there too. But whatever you have, the medium, the high, the low, whatever the drive level, the training and the affection all is secondary and tertiary to the exercise, right? They have to be exercised. And so I again do appreciate any of the differences in the dogs, right? The West German Shoreline is an incredible breed, and there are a lot of incredible breeds. I'm not playing favorites, although they're my favorite for sure. But what I'm saying is more general, although I'm applying it as it relates specifically to the West German Shoreline. So these different traits that we talk about, right? And of course, everyone knows the German Shepherd is highly trainable, intelligent, loyal, just all that the Shepherd is known for as a breed. And so, well, just a little prelude to the mating upcoming, and we'll get that on video, of Kros and Queeny. Kros, Best of the Gods, and Queeny vom Zellwaldrand. And we'll get that on video when that occurs. And until then, or until next time, the Lord bless you as you trust Him. I do appreciate, again, your subscribing, your liking, sharing, your comments and questions. Keep them coming. I do appreciate that. And again, the Lord bless you as you trust Him today. Have a great day.